What's up everyone, this is iCrazyTeddy and welcome back to another GTA 5 video here on my channel today. This is the long awaited, highly overdue DLC Freemode update review. So the day the DLC came out, I actually cancelled one of my live stream events because I wasn't really having too much fun with it. And then the next day I was meant to be doing a review. However, I thought a little bit more time would help me get a balanced opinion on what I think of this DLC overall, and I think it's done me great. I'm going to be telling you guys about the good things, the bad things, and then bringing in the GTA community standpoint and where most of us stand when we say that Rockstar Games either did something really good or really bad. So as always, be sure to drop a like on this video. Let's see if we can get 4,000 likes. That would be absolutely amazing. And if there's one word that you would use to describe the Freemode events update, what would it be? Let me know down below in the comment section. We're going to start off with all the good stuff and on a positive note, and I want to keep it real with you guys. So the exclusive t-shirts and money bonus is an awesome feature that a lot of people don't know about that has actually come with the DLC. A lot of people don't know, but you can complete any of the 5 Freemode events by Sunday, September the 20th, and you get a GTA 5 50k bonus, plus the exclusive Vapid t-shirt, which is of course absolutely free, and you can spend the 50k on whatever you want. The bonus will be deposited or awarded in your bank by September, which is Friday the 25th. We also have new missions, if you want to call them that, but the new Freemode update events, because you don't know exactly what's going to happen. As you move from lobby to lobby, you have different players, you have different surroundings, and honestly, anything can happen, and it gives you different scenarios to try and adapt to when it comes to all of these different new game modes or free mode events. Like, if you're playing Hunt the Beast, a really high-leveled, high-skilled player could be chosen to be the Beast, and then the next time you play it could be someone who's a lot worse, who's a lot easier to kill, or it could be you, and these scenarios change almost every single time. However, with the GTA Online missions, for those of you guys who have farmed these for like the past year and a half, you know that you kind of have a set routine that you do every single time in order to complete the mission to the best of your ability, and it kind of gets repetitive time after time. However, with these free mode events, you're actually going up against other GTA Online players, and things can get a hell of a lot trickier. We also have 2 new adversary modes, which a lot of people don't know about, so that's another plus side to this DLC. The next awesome feature is that there's no loading screens when actually going to these free mode events. All you need to do is roll up into the circle or whatever, and sometimes it automatically starts, so if it's like a challenge, and we'll talk about that later on in this video. We also have new features and exploits which also have been fixed. And new features include a bunch of awesome stuff which I've made a full video on, one of them including being able to change things on your minimap, so if you don't want certain things appearing, and that's just the start of it. I actually made a full video on all these secret hidden features which you guys should definitely check out if you want to know what's up and how you can take full advantage of them. We've also had creator updates, which I mentioned in a previous video talking about the DLC and everything that was going to be coming. Rockstar Games mentioned that the console players now have equal opportunity as the PC guys to make these crazy mega loop and stunt ramps and stuff like that, so you guys can expect a bunch of awesome videos for those on my YouTube channel. Rockstar Editor and the Director mode, of course, is a massive introduction to the console, and I think a lot of people are going to be making some crazy creations, especially when it does come to the editing contest that they're going to be introducing. This should definitely be a hell of a ride. Last but certainly not least, on the good side of this DLC, we have the time trial and the new challenges. Once again, the challenges just start, and whether or not you want to take part in them is really up to you. The time trial is really awesome, but kind of frustrating at the same time. I guarantee you, if you keep pushing and trying to, of course, beat it, you will get closer and closer every single time, and you can do this with different vehicles, and it's a lot of fun to, of course, do alongside your friends because you can see them doing it at the exact same time. Hopefully I managed to cover all the good shit that came with this DLC, the things that people enjoyed and really like. I know I personally liked all the features that I just mentioned. Now let's move on to the stuff that Rockstar Games either had to do in order to launch this DLC, and the stuff that they kind of didn't, but they did anyways. For whatever reason, it's really up to them. The first major thing is that they split the community in half when it came to this DLC update. Half the community was able to play the DLC, while the other half was only able to spectate others and, of course, YouTube videos and stuff like that, which is really frustrating. I would have understood if there was some sort of next-gen exclusivity to where the next-gen got a DLC a month earlier, which kind of makes me feel like I was in the same boat when Call of Duty DLCs used to come out first on Xbox and I used to own a PS3, and maybe that would have been acceptable, but turns out the DLC is not making its way to the PS3 and the Xbox 360 due to the lack of console capability and of course the memory on the consoles itself. So this really causes a divide in the community, and of course there's nothing that Rockstar Games can actually do about this because the consoles are really old. But of course this is still you know, we can't just cancel this out and act like it didn't happen, because it did. My comment section is flooded with it. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, people telling me that the DLC is straight shit, simply due to the fact that they didn't get a chance to play it. Now, as we look at another reason why the DLC wasn't really good or what we expected, there was no vehicles with this DLC. A lot of people were happy that there was no vehicles because technically then you don't need to buy shot cards or spend your GTA Online money, and it kind of works in the community's favor because a lot of people complain that, you know, DLC vehicles are too expensive. But then when we get a DLC with no vehicles, there are a lot of grouchy people, including myself. I can be kind of hypocritical at some points, you know. I of course roasted the $10 million jet and stuff like that, but any sort of vehicle would have been nice for this DLC. Unfortunately, we didn't see that. Another really bad thing with this DLC is that they did actually cut out some of the already missions in GTA 5 that you could load up. I'm not sure why. Maybe they're being nerfed or something like that, and then they're going to be introduced back into the game with the next DLC. Not really too sure, which comes onto my final point, which is that some of the payouts for the free mode events are not too good. Like, you spend so much money on sticky bombs, you spend a shit ton on ammo, and then at the end of the free mode event you get like 1,000 back, or 500 I've seen in some cases, which is completely ridiculous. After spending a bunch of sticky bombs and a bunch of ammo and rockets and stuff like that, it's definitely not worth playing some of these. And that's really all I wanted to say. Once again, if you were to sum up the DLC in one word, what would it be? Let me know down below in the comment section. I've been through the good, the bad, and the ugly. Be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to my channel if you are new. It's been your boy Teddy, and I'm out. Peace.